Hey guys, it's Dawn.
And Tyler.
We're just out and about. And we're not just out and about today.
No, we're
out. Just at home. But we got something we wanted to share with you, so stay tuned. And while we're sharing that, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Okay, recently I've had a question that came up on one of the vlogs that Tyler and I have done where we were speaking of coaster credits.
Yeah.
And I guess we just, we talk about coaster credits and of course assume that a lot of people would know what a coaster credit is. But I guess, there's a lot of people that watch us that's just primarily Disney and stuff too. And, so the question was asked, what is a coaster credit? I think it was actually on like either the Hershey that I just had released from last year. We were talking about how many new coaster credits we had.
We got a lot there.
We did. Or it was either where we were talking about a coaster credit at the island where we got the pirate. Where we got the parrot, spinning parrot. Okay, so just in case you didn't know what a coaster credit is, it's really just a credit for yourself in something the coaster enthusiast community counts as each
ride.
Each coaster, different coaster that they've ridden.
Yeah.
Now some enthusiasts count how many rides they've taken on that particular coaster.
Yeah.
Tyler and I haven't really done that because there's so many of the coasters that I ride a lot that I've been riding since I was like 7 and 8.
Yeah.
And the same for him before we even started keeping count that I wouldn't even have a clue how many times I've ridden them.
Okay, so we wanted to share the app we use, and the app that we use is Log Ride.
Yeah, it actually on your phone, I don't know if it'll show it, looks like that.
Yeah, that's what the app icon
would be like. The icon. There are several different, believe it or not, for those of you who didn't know what a coaster credit was, there's actually several different apps for your phones that will keep track of, that you can keep track of your ride count. Now this one that we've used, this Log Ride, it's got
everything,
all rides at every park.
She don't get into depth as much as I do. Like,
have you been logging the rides? Have you logged every ride?
Yeah, I log everything.
Oh, okay. See, I have not. I just log the coasters.
So it shows you your progress of a park you have been to, and you choose. See, I've rode 37 attractions out of 42 at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg.
Okay.
You can put in all the parks that you've been to on the app too, and keep track of it that way. And if you have a park that you've been to and you've done everything at, like like Universal's Islands of Adventure, we've done everything at. So,
well, actually, I know, but you haven't. They've added shows.
Yeah, they added 2 things to it.
They threw in shows on you, so now you don't have everything at Universal Studios. Okay, show them one that you do have. One that you do have everything. Basically, some of the mountain coasters up in Pigeon Forge that we've done. It's actually going to show.
Yeah, like it'll be progress bar on it will be gold.
Yet on the front screen it showed you as a gold color instead of green.
Let's see if I can actually go back gold at Islands of Adventure.
You haven't seen Frog Choir.
The Mystic Fountain.
The Mystic Fountain, they added as an attraction.
And I did watch the Frog Choir one night that you was riding Flight of the Hippo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can go back gold on Islands of Adventure.
Okay. Well,
so it will show up gold on the side that shows you your progress from the home screen.
right. And it's really simple to use. Maybe I'll end up at some point going back and logging all my actual attractions, but I've just been using it for coasters. But you can actually, up here where your parks are, is where you would search for your parks that you've been to. And once you pull up that park, it's gonna give you every attraction that's in that park. And the good thing about it is it actually gives you the defunct attractions that are no longer there, you know, whether it's coasters or different rides. So that's pretty cool, because in some of the parks, you know, we have some defunct attractions that we knew about, and some of them on the list, like, we didn't even know what they were. And let me give an example. For the most part, there's only been a couple of things I haven't been able to find on this app. And guys, if any of you are watching this that actually do this coaster count as well, if you've got an app that you use that you like better, be sure and comment down below, because somebody might see it and you know, want to use a different app.
We might would actually
switch. But for instance, it even lists Ghost Town Village, which Ghost Town Village was a park in Maggie Valley, North Carolina, that we had been to. So that's on there. It's a defunct park. It's totally closed. The Myrtle Beach Pavilion,
yeah, it's
torn down, gone. Opryland in Nashville, Tennessee, that I've been to, it's gone. So actually there's some, you know, the defunct parks are here. Now, one of my coaster credits I have at the Myrtle Beach Pavilion, though, is not, I don't know why they don't have it listed and they missed it.
Yeah, it was an Arrow Looper. It
was an Arrow Looper. I think it was called Corkscrew. I'm not positive. Ridden it a bunch of times. They've got the Hurricane, which was what replaced a wooden coaster, what replaced that Arrow Looper, and then it was torn down, but they don't have the Arrow Looper. So there's a couple things we can't find on this app. So that's why I said if there's a better one that anybody knows of, please let us know. And I noticed we can't really find, like, we got the credit for the spinning parrot at the islands at Pigeon Forge, and the island at Pigeon Forge is nowhere on the list. We can't find it.
So there's another setting or screen on this app that will give you a breakdown of your experience you have logged. So I'm at 153 roller coasters. Altogether I'm at 411 attractions.
Okay, but again,
and 28 parks.
Now I haven't necessarily looked at that. I know you can look here on, well, I guess this is what I've done too, but I've only got roller coasters on mine. So
yours is different than mine, different system.
Oh, okay, because I got the Android and you got the Apple. Okay, so this is my attractions, and where I haven't logged, you know, attractions, I've just got roller coasters. So I've just got roller coasters on mine. I didn't log all the attractions, so it just shows 150 and 150 roller coasters, because it'll break down on it whether it's roller coasters or what dark rides, water logs, stuff like that. So I'm in 150, and I know for sure that I've got, what did I say? I've got 3 that, so I've got 153 right now. I've got 3 that's missing. I can't find the Corkscrew at Myrtle Beach, the island of Pigeon Forge, the spinning parrot, and I have, there's a defunct park that I went to when I was young in Salem, Virginia, which had the, it was called Lakeside, that had the shooting star, old wooden coaster, and I've got that credit. So right now I'm at 153.
There's also a map that will give you a breakdown of all the parks you've been to. Once you log them on there, it'll put a bulletin on the map.
We just assumed, I guess, as we were talking about coaster credits, if you saw any of our videos from last year, we were going to some new parks, and well, actually we had several brand new coasters that we rode last year, but you know, also we actually ended up for a road trip that we took last year, starting in Pennsylvania, going to Hershey, Knoebels, Dorney, Six Flags Great Adventure, Six Flags America. All of those were new parks for us. We had, what did we end up with, 38 new coaster credits from that. We are definitely doing another road trip this year, just to throw in a few little plans. We did a live stream a few weeks ago with Cathy and Todd and talked about plans, you know, coming up that we had. We have several new coasters that's coming this year that we're hoping to hit. We've got Pantheon at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens Tampa, Icebreaker at SeaWorld. What else we got coming? Well, Orion is going to be new at Kings Island, but we've never been to Kings Island anyway, so everything we ride there is going to be new to us. We'll have some new rides. We'll have some brand new rides, you know, brand new coasters that's actually opening up this year. And we enjoyed our road trip so much last year. We're going on another theme park road trip this year. We'll be doing that in May. We're starting out going to Kennywood in Pennsylvania. We're spending a couple days at Cedar Point, up in Sandusky, Ohio. We've been to Cedar Point before, so not everything there is going to be a new coaster credit for us, but there's going to be a lot of new ones because they've done a lot since we've been there.
Yeah, and the day that we was there, we was only there for like 5 hours.
Yeah, so we didn't get a whole lot done. So we're going to Cedar Point, we're going to Kings Island, that'll be brand new to us.
Kentucky Kingdom.
We're going to Kentucky Kingdom. That's going to be, everything there is going to be totally new.
And Holiday World.
And Holiday World in Santa Claus, Indiana. We are doing the Hollywood Nights. Just got our ticket this other day for that. So I'm doing Hollywood Nights at Holiday World. So hopefully, if any of you coaster enthusiasts and ACE members and all that are going to be at Hollywood Nights, hopefully we'll see you there. If you see us, be sure to say hello. We've got those plans. And Cathy and Todd, they've got a Disney trip coming up. Cathy, Todd, and myself are going to Mardi Gras at Universal in a couple weeks. Tyler's not going because he's already going to be in Florida though. He's racing down at Bradenton Motorsports Park. And that, we've got Dollywood opening coming up. We'll be doing that right after Mardi Gras. Like I said, Dollywood Season Pass Holder Day opening weekend. We're staying at the Dreammore Resort, so we'll bring you video from the Dreammore. And I think they'll have their, what's that festival called? Festival of Nations is what they have going on their first time that we go. And then hopefully we'll make it back for their Food and Flower, their new thing this year. So we got a lot of stuff coming up, so hopefully we get some new coaster credits this year. Well, not hopefully. We should get. Hopefully, though, I mean, hey, let's see if we can get to 200. Both of us are sitting at, what, in the 150s.
Yeah.
It's going to be tight.
If not this year, it'll be next year.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll get to 200 this year. But, I mean, we got 38 last year on the road trip, so, I mean, we could get sort of close to that. So, I don't know. Stay tuned and see if maybe we'll have to stop at some little parks and get some coaster credits to get us to 200, but we'll wait and see if Dawn and Tyler get to 200 by the end of 2020. That would be pretty cool. But, anyway, guys, thanks for joining us. We wanted to share with everybody what a coaster credit was. So when we say we got new coaster credits, you know what they are. So also, let's share real quick what is your most anticipated new coaster that's being built this year that will be a new coaster credit.
New. Oh.
And what is your most anticipated new to us? Like, not a brand new coaster, but you know, something we're going to hit at these parks.
Okay, so my new to us, I actually got two. One is at the first park we're going to be going to, and the second one is at the last park we're going to be going to. The first one is the Phantom's Revenge at Kennywood. And the second one is the Voyage at Holiday World.
That's your two most anticipated.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the brand new coaster will probably be, I don't know, you're gonna take Iron Gwazi, I'll take Pantheon.
We got so many good ones coming up. But my most anticipated for a new to us coaster at the new theme parks we're going to actually is a park that we've been to Cedar Point, but we haven't ridden this, and everybody knows how much I love RMC coasters. So I would have to say Steel Vengeance is probably my ~1 most anticipated. But you know, last year my most anticipated was Phoenix at
and it did not
Knoebels, and you know, it's an older Woody, and it did not disappoint. So anyway, we'll see.
What makes Phoenix is that you have no restraints.
No restraints, or you know, the restraints are, you're not stapled in.
Yeah.
But so yeah, Steel Vengeance, and my most anticipated brand new one that's coming is Iron Gwazi. But Iron Gwazi is looking really tough. So thanks for joining us, and we will see you in the parks. Bye. Guys.